Gentlemen, this is Hey Rude the Guru, aka Coach D. I got to do a quick analysis video on our athlete Kei'Mari Bellamy in the mile. Now, she originally ran the 1, the 2, and the 400 meters, but Coach Jackie realized she wasn't getting out fast enough in the 100, so she decided to put her in the 8. So she started running the 2, 4, and 8, and as usual, Kei'Mari Bellamy is an elite track athlete, excelled, getting medals nearly all her meets, gold, silver, most of the time. How you doing? What's your name?
Kei'Mari.
And you just won a gold medal?
For the 400, I always get first place in 400.
You always get first place. You was a champion in the 400. Good race. You missed that. You ain't got any more races today? Oh, so there was finals. Ain't no finals today.
I just did the finals.
Oh, that was the finals?
The 200 is the finals.
That's the first 200.
White flag, off the track, please.
Maybe I ain't had that many 200, that's why.
Off the track,
But good run. All right, we'll see you next weekend. But then the 2 was a little bit, we started to realize, well, maybe she's a long distance runner. I called her dad. I said, I think your daughter may be a long distance runner. So a few days before practice, we decided to try her out. He said, yeah, we can try her out. So before practice, she ran a 6:40 mile. I was like, okay. But we had already did drills and did a few things. So I was like, was a little bit tired. Our goal was to get under 6 minutes, because when we looked at all of the meets that we've been to, first place was either the low 6:05, 6:10. So we figured if she can get under 6, she'll be in good shape. So we had practice, full practice, and she wanted to run it again, time again. We was like, no, save your energy, a few more days for championships. You got 3, events to run, and some of them preliminary. So, but she wanted to run it. That's the workaholic in her. She is the hardest worker on the track team by far. If I wish we can get all the athletes that work as hard as her, but those off of, man. Oh, snap. Whoa. How you doing? What's your name?
Kei'Mari.
And you just won a gold medal?
For the 400, I always get first place in 400.
You always get first place. You was a champion in the 400. She ran it again and spotted another 6:40. And I said, I think you there. And I knew you wasn't going to run a 6 right now after practice, all we've done. So we put her in the mile. Now, Coach Jackie told me she approved it. She said, yeah, well, go ahead and put it in the mile. I like, we did it, yeah. She said her dad was a little upset. He's an assistant coach as well. I said, he was? I didn't know he was upset. I thought he agreed with me. He was worried because she never ran the mile all year. She haven't ran this mile all year. So I had to make sure. It was the 3rd race of the morning, and this is probably day 5. We've been doing this event since Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yes, it's day 5. Still got Friday and Saturday to go. I said, she did beautifully. She did marvelous, better than we expected. Broke the 6-minute mark by far. And I feel bad because there's only 2 things that we could have just told her. I believe she could have had gold. Definitely she would have had silver. but yet she settled for the bronze, which still is great because her time was less than that 5:38 minute mark you see here. It was less than this video. It was 5:33, and she made two minor errors that she recovered from, and one major one that, in my opinion, cost her the silver. Now the gold, questionable, because that girl who ran, she was the former gold medalist, and she did her thing. But let's get to this analysis. We are. Now they started out racing. That's her taking the lead. I was shocked that she just got out and said, I'm going to take the lead of this race. No, that's her right now taking the lead. Okay. I said, okay, Kei'Mari, go ahead. Now, the way she's running now, she looks good. Because that's a normal stride. And she can float. 13, you're going to hear me yell for a minute here.
Let's go, Kei'Mari! Lead is back!
She running beautifully now. She looking beautiful right now. 300-meter split, 54. So far, excellent. So far, like 100%.
She's a mile runner.
Coach Key, I love you, bruh. Your daughter is an elite athlete. She's a beast. She's looking beautiful on her second lap here. Sorry for getting emotional, but you know, we give our all in practice all year. All right, now they gotta catch her now. See, this is why I want her to let her realize right here. It's okay to let them pass. Make them pass wide on you. Make them exert the energy to get around you, but just be sure to stay on their heels. But she didn't give up the lead.
Let's go, Kei'Mari! Lead these! You got it! They can't run as long as you! Don't worry about racing her now.
Let her pass. If she would have did this on that third lap that we're gonna get to, I think she might have been able to. Boom. Now, right here, she just stay on her heels. Don't worry about passing. See, that's one little minor mistake, but I believe she recovered. She recovered though. She recovered. She's putting pressure back on them. Okay.
That's all right. Let them go around right now, Kei'Mari. Keep it peace.
Just stay on their heels.
Keep it cool.
Still running a beautiful race right now. No issue. Now right here, just stay on their heels. I would prefer her right here. See how she look at this is energy. She don't necessarily have to exert right now. Okay, I would have preferred just to stay behind them on their heels. Or right here, slow down and force them to run wide on you.
This is where you work hard on practice all year.
But she felt good. She felt like leading the race, and I don't blame her for that. But let me see.
Let's go. Put your 400 meter speed in now. Let's go.
Silver medal from the 800, leading the pack. Y'all heard him. This same girl in that red beat her for gold. Now they racing her.
That's all right.
Now they racing in that backstrap. See,
You got the speed to catch them.
I don't know if she need to be racing them right now. See, she racing them on that backstrap.
Keep the inside.
See, she racing. They racing back and forth.
Inside, they done. They done. Let you keep that going.
But she got a second win right here. But I wonder if she would have slowed down and waited on her, but she didn't know this girl was behind her. She kicking in now. There ain't really nothing she probably could have did at this point.
That's the same girl beat. Let's go, Kei'Mari. Let's go. Let's go, Kei'Mari. Let's go, Kei'Mari. Let's go. Kei'Mari. Come on, Kei'Mari. Let's go.
She got her at the end. She got her at the end. They got her at the end. I think a few of those times she was racing them a little bit, exerted some of her energy. She could have just been a little more patient and just stay on the heels of them girls, let them lead a little bit at that ending part, especially around that back stretch. I sure would have let them take the lead, and then, but I would have made sure I would stay on their heels, wouldn't have let them get not 1 foot away, and then kicked in, But that's the only thing I could say that could have been better. But it was better than Wade expected. We wanted it under 6. She got 533 point something. So I'm proud of her so much. She was looked at like she was kind of upset on the podium, and like her dad said, that's the Bellamy in her day. She wanted to go. She wanted to go, and it's the coach's fault because we didn't put her in there sooner. We didn't teach her the nuances in time for a championship event. I'm so sorry, but I guarantee you, when I looked at the time, this time would have got on the podium, would have been in the top 8 at least for 12-year-old girls, and she's 9, so she got 10-year-old year, she got 11-year-old year, and technically her 12-year-old year. 3 years to be competitive and to get gold medals or compete for gold medals in national championship events at this event. And she's only going to get better. She's only going to trim that time down. So it's nothing else to say about it. She's already mastered the event. Very first race, very first mile she's ran, probably in her life in an event. And she is running 12-year-old girl times. And all 3 of these girls are. Because that girl Gonzalez who won, she a beast too. She's the former last year gold medalist. Okay? She won the gold in the 8. Just beat out Kei'Mari.
The safety zone now, please. Please, you're neglecting the safety zone. Coaches and parents, please pick up the children. Thank you very much. Back on the track, section 2, 9-year-old girls 800. Coming up to the bell lap, that's number 3, Mary Ruiz, followed closely by number 11, Kei'Mari Bellamy. Unofficially 1:15 at 400 meters. Mary Ruiz with a slight gap. 7 young ladies in pursuit as she hits the top of the back stretch.
All right, Kei'Mari.
Now in third, that's number 1, Carter Allen. We're back up front. It is still Mary Ruiz. Unofficially 2:01 at 600. Now swinging wide, challenging for the lead, number 4, that's Kylie Bryant, last year's champion, and she has company on her out.
Let's go, Kei'Mari!
Carter Allen, number 1, we have another lead change. A frenetic finish, 2:42, and officially Gracie Gonzalez, timing your kick coming from way back to take the line first in 2:42.56.
That just lets you know Kei'Mari's on the elite levels. She doesn't get beat by slouch. She get beat by gold medalists. You gotta have a gold medal to have a claim to beat our Kei'Mari. So I mean, yeah. You know, even being your first time running it, you push this former gold medalist to a brink. So you gotta hold your head up, even though it was only 3rd place. And I don't even like to say only, because this is a monumental achievement, to be honest. It's a monumental achievement for Miss Kei'Mari Bellamy, and you know, I'm looking forward to the next season, because my grandson, he gonna be in the 7, he gonna be in that top upper tier of the 8 and under. Hopefully he can actually show himself to be elite. We had a few former champions last year that didn't practice as hard as Kei'Mari Bellamy, and they're not here. Okay? They thought it was going to be given to them. So hopefully next year they'll practice as hard as Kei'Mari Bellamy.
Arrogant destroyer. How you doing? What's your name?
Kei'Mari.
And you just won a gold medal?
For the 400, I will always get first place in 400.
You always get first place. You was a champion in the 400.
Okay, this is just proof, hard practice. And you know what, to be honest with you, you know where this mile comes from? The warm-up mile before practice. She runs it harder than anybody in practice. Everybody else is tidbitting around. We say, hey man, you better run this warm-up mile at a good pace. It's gonna get you in shape. She's running it like she's competing in practice. Okay? In practice. Okay? You practice what you preach. How you do anything is how you do everything. Okay? So if she's practicing hard every time, she's gonna run hard every time. She's gonna give it her all. Okay? She's something all the track athletes on our team could be looking up to and could say, hey, this little girl's a role model to me. I'm gonna be like Kei'Mari Bellamy. Well, if you do, run and practice as hard as her in practice every day. She's at practice nearly every day. Okay? It's simple. You gotta have a little bit of God-blessed talent, but hard work will get you some jewelry. Hey, Rudy Guru, aka Coach D, signing off.